Since 2019, a reunion has been in the works for some members of the Manitoba Assembly. It will be happening. It's actually a pair of reunions, September 5th and 12th. But this is not for MLAs or officers. It is for the teens and young adults who work behind the scenes. Now, for decades, young Manitobans have worked in the legislature as pages and as interns. And it's not an easy job. And while they're excited to get everyone together to celebrate years of hard work with a call list that goes back decades and decades, getting everyone in the room is going to prove to be difficult. So last week I spoke about how difficult with the people organizing it. Rick Yarish is the clerk of the Legislative Assembly of Manitoba. He's the one making the reunion calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Does it feel like you're planning a social and you're hoping people show?
It is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Also, you're joined this morning by Claire Normandeau, who's a former intern. Good morning.
Good morning.
When did you intern? How many years ago was your experience?
2020 to 2021, so
okay.
A few years now.
Yeah. And also with us, Mai-Anh Huynh, who is a current page. Hi, Mai-Anh.
Hi.
So you're a current page. What made you want to do it?
Well, I first heard about it through my sister, and she told me a lot of stories about it and her experience. And I was becoming really interested in politics at that time, so I thought it'd be a really great opportunity to immerse myself and learn more about it.
Now, you're still in high school,
Yes.
And so when you say you already had an interest in politics, was that from when you were really young, or did that grow as you got into your upper teen years?
It was a lot smaller because I first applied in grade 10, so that was a couple years ago, and at that time I was just starting to get into it, but now it's definitely been nurtured a lot more, and I'm a lot more interested now.
Claire, what are some of your best memories of being a legislative intern?
Well, I just want to say the program was such a cool experience, and we got to do so much within the 10-month period. We got to meet so many really interesting people within the community and abroad, and I would say that the program really offers a great opportunity to do that for whatever sector you're interested in. My focus and my interest, I just finished my master's in curatorial studies, and so we got to meet with some leaders in the art world, which was really special to me, and definitely inspired me to keep going down that route.
And how did you get into it? Did you have a family member as well? Or how did you understand that this is maybe, I'm going to pursue being an intern at the Ledge?
I actually started my journey in the building as a summer tour guide. I now manage the program. And I remember seeing the cool older interns, and I thought, I want to be one of them. And so I applied, and I was really interested in policy and law at the time. I've done a bit of a pivot since then, but being in the building, I got kind of the pulse of what was happening there, and I thought that was something I really wanted to pursue.
It's a special building to be in.
It definitely
like you
is.
feel it when you walk into the Ledge. I've always felt that way. Now, Mai-Anh, you actually, part of your job is memorizing the names,
Yes.
the faces, even the seats of every MLA.
Yep.
What would cause me intense stress? How do you go about it?
It definitely took a lot of time, as there are 57 MLAs, and it definitely helped to do a lot of repetition. I made flashcards of all the MLAs and their names, and I would practice just turning them over, and I would also lay out the flashcards in the seating chart order. That really helped to cement it in my mind of where they all are and who they all are.
Are they still in Canada?
Most of them, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of
interesting.
them, yeah.
I wondered because, of course, the nature of the work, we're talking about being interested in politics, but it's also it's citizen work. Right?
Yeah.
So I just wondered if they stayed in Canada. What are you most excited about, Mai-Anh, I know this isn't until September, but what are you looking forward to when everyone gathers?
I actually won't be able to attend the
Oh,
reunion
no.
personally,
Oh,
which
no.
is very sad. But I know that it's a really great opportunity to connect with the past generation of pages, and also to connect with the pages that you might have worked with during your year you haven't seen in a while, to catch up. And I've definitely been encouraging all the pages that I'm in contact with to attend.
Yeah. Claire, can you go?
I can go. I will be there. Yes.
What are you most looking forward to?
Reconnecting with everyone and also meeting new people. But also I think it's going to be really cool to see all the different things people have decided to do, because again, it's an opportunity, I guess, centralized within the building, but then that can open so many different doors, and you'd be surprised to know where some people have gone. So I'm looking forward to that.
What reaction do you get, Rick, when you tell people that you're planning this?
Enthusiasm, absolutely. People are very enthusiastic when we talk about this opportunity to come back and connect. A lot of people, especially in the intern program, a lot of people have stayed connected in the political world. Many people who are former interns have gone on to work in either as a political staffer or as we have had a few MLAs. A few of our current MLAs are former interns. So when I mention this to them, they're eager to come back and celebrate the program and also to reconnect with people that they might not have seen in a long time. And likewise on the pages. We have a few people also who've been both pages and interns, so they'll be attending both. But it's an enthusiastic response all around.
Someone listening might never even know that this is possible. I know we're talking about the reunion, but they might think, oh, I never thought that I could even, work at the Ledge in this way at a young age. What would you say to encourage people to look into it?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because that's in fact one of two main reasons we wanted to hold these reunions was, one, to celebrate the programs, but also to use it as a promotion for both of the programs. Because you're right, a lot of people don't realize that these opportunities exist. So what I would say to folks who are interested is that anybody can apply for these positions. The Pages program is open to high school students, and the intern program is open to university graduates. So you either need to be graduating from a Manitoba university or be a Manitoba citizen graduating from another university. And if you meet one of those criteria, then you can apply. It's a pretty competitive process. We get a lot of really impressive candidates for both programs, and every year we go through an intensive screening process. We hire 10 pages every year and 6 interns every year.
So we better leave people with where they can register and where they can find out more information. Rick, the website's the best place?
Yeah, so the Legislative Assembly of Manitoba website is where you'd want to go, and it's probably the easiest is to Google the Manitoba Legislature website and then just add intern reunion or page reunion. There's a separate page for each, and there's a button you can click, which is registration. You can put all your information in there, and then you'll be in, and we'll be delighted to see you.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming. Nice to see you.
Thanks
So that was a conversation I had on Friday with Rick Yarish, who's the clerk of the Legislative Assembly of Manitoba, as well as with Claire Normandeau, who's a former intern, and Mai-Anh Huynh, who's a current senior page. So the dates for the reunions are September 5th for the interns, September 12th for the pages. And as you heard, please go to the legislature website and check out more. You can Google Manitoba reunions for interns and pages. That'll also bring it up for September. And just a small note there, it sounded sort of strange perhaps and was lost in translation in our conversation. I had asked if they were still in Canada, not referring to the MLAs who are of course sitting, but referring to all of the interns and pages that they're trying to get a hold of for this September reunion.